Hey YouTube, this is a video showing you ideas for things to make for your lizard. Right now, this is my first lizard I've ever had. Right here, it's kind of chilling right here. Can't really see it very well. Right there, it's a northern prairie skink. I found it from the wild at my lake cabin. Brought it home, and it's been doing good for about a year now. This is a homemade tree branch or whatever sticking from the side of this, held up with like a window suction cup with fake plants from like aquariums that I just took off and hot glued them to the side to make them stick out. This actual whole thing is homemade. It's a 10-gallon underground hide. As you can see, there's a little tunnel going down into it. Can't really see into it, but these things right here, I open it up so you can see inside of it, and there's reptile carpet on the bottom of it, and for a substrate, and this thing opens up too, but he's right there, so I freak him out, so I'm not going to do that. This thing right here is like a basking ledge that goes up. It's held up by magnets, and it goes like that. It's held up against the side of the glass, inside of it, but it's reptile carpet glued onto the top of this styrofoam base. And that's what these things are too. Just little versions of it. And this is another little version of it. This is a homemade tank separator, made out of like glass or whatever. And there's little holes. You can't really see the holes, but there's one right there. You can kind of see it. Here, there you go. Now you can see it really good. And it's just a tank separator. And I don't know what these are. They're like rubbery, and I just put them on the side to make it so it doesn't scratch the tank. This right here is some twine wrapped around a stick that I found outside. It's braided. The twine is braided, and it's just wrapped around it and tied. It does really good. When I have this thing in my tank, I use this to lead up to it so I can climb up onto it. This is it's not real pretty, but it's some fake vines that I wrapped around. This is my second version of vines that are just twine braided, 9 strings of twine braided together, like 3 braided, and then braided those 3 together, whatever. But there's some wire that goes in between it, so I can bend it really good, and like it's really nice. So you can climb up on it. It's pretty thick, like this thick, pretty nice. This right here is one of my homemade hides. There's like a little spot here, and a basking area right here. His little hole to get into it is right here, and a spot for him to hide under is right there. This is another one, same material as this one and that one and the big one up there. But this one's just a little bit smaller than the other two. Steps going up to here, smaller basking area, and spot here and smaller inside spots. So this is a wooden hide that I made just out of sticks that I found outside and like boiled them. And there's rubber cement here, not rubber cement, hot glue gun, just like non-toxic glue gun sticks, I guess. I read that on the packet that that's where they were. I don't know where I got them, but so it's just hot glue gun into like a dome. You can go underneath there and like hide. This is a food tray that I have. Clay with black paint painted on it, and Mod Podge right here and here. And the sand is mixed in with the black non-toxic black paint. It's just sand mixed into it to give it a good texture. That's what these have. And this one right here has it too. And this is kind of cool because it's a spot here to get down into it, and you can see it right here. There's a little ledge to get in from the top. And this is a spot here, and it kind of fits good into a 10-gallon tank, side piece, whatever. this is a fake plant. There's leaves, like 2 different colored paints, and like 2 papers and I painted one darker green and then 1 lighter green on each side, on each piece of paper. Then I glued them together for support and cut them off into a leaf pattern, and put Mod Podge on each piece, on each leaf. So, then this thing right here is a foam base. This thing comes out like that, and just goes into there like that. It's black, just like the rest of all these, and non-toxic. And this is just wire right here, and it's wire with brown paper glued and wrapped around it for the black type of, for like the wooden type, and it bends fairly hard, but it still bends. You can like mess around with the leaves, make it look more like a tree or like a branch or whatever you want. And it looks pretty good. You can look up all the stuff that I have here on YouTube mainly, but yeah. This is my larger one. It's for a 20-gallon tank because I'm planning on getting a 20-gallon tank. But there's a food spot here. They can put the food in. Stuff here. And then this little spot here is to stop the light from getting into the actual spot where you actually sit in. Yeah, so it's pretty big. Fits into a 20-gallon or a 10-gallon tank, but it'd be nicer in a 20-gallon. So I'm planning on getting one. Crested geckos. Anybody have any clues for like a starting owner? I'm planning on getting like a crested gecko or something like that, or a granules, a few granules, but those seems pretty hard to take care of. My mom doesn't really want live crickets, but these are fake. Okay, these ones and these ones are fake fake hides that I bought from the store. This is fake plants, and this is a little basking spot for a frog or a turtle or something like that. And I just got that right away when I didn't really know what I wanted, but turned out that I didn't really need that. And thanks YouTube for watching. Any clues for newer pet owners for reptile? Well, pretty much any lizard that is easy to take care of and does not require live crickets. So, thanks.